The Bitcoin price has reached a new milestone, reaching a new all-time high, ADH, for the second time this year. In the process, the flagship crypto has also moved past Amazon stock to become the fifth largest asset by market cap. Analysts like legendary trader Peter Brandt predict that BTC will still reach new highs in the coming months. CoinMarketCap data shows that the Bitcoin price has hit a new all-time high, surging past its previous ADH of $109,100 to reach $109,487. The leading crypto surged from its intraday low of around $105,135 to hit this milestone and looks primed to still hit new highs on this upward trend. Following the rally to a new ADH, Bitcoin moved past Amazon stock and is now the fifth largest asset by market cap. The crypto asset boasts a market cap of $2.13 trillion and is only behind gold, Microsoft, Nvidia, and Apple in the standings. The Bitcoin price surge to a new ADH comes amid heavy accumulation by institutional investors. As CoinGate reported, inflows into the BTC ETFs have skyrocketed over the last couple of weeks, with BlackRock's IBIT now holding over 636,000 BTC. The ETF has recorded 24 days of inflows in the last 25 days. Meanwhile, corporate firms are also accumulating more BTC than ever before. Strategy, the public company with the largest holdings, bought 7,390 Bitcoin last week, bringing its total holdings to 576,230 BTC. Saylor and his firm are currently sitting on an unrealized profit of $22.7 billion on their BTC investment. Meanwhile, Japanese firm Metaplanet added 1,004 BTC this week and now holds 10,000 BTC. Firms like Basel Medical Group are also looking to acquire Bitcoin for their treasury reserves. Veteran trader Peter Brandt raised the possibility of the Bitcoin price rallying to as high as $150,000 in the coming months. This came as he commented on BTC hitting a new ADH and revealing that he is currently long on the flagship crypto. However, he noted that all-time highs are not technically significant, as bull markets always make ADHs. He then questioned if BTC was on track for a top of $125,000 to $150,000 by the end of August. Crypto analyst Titan of Crypto asserted that the $135,000 target for the Bitcoin price in 2025 is still in play. He further claimed that the plan is unfolding perfectly. The Strategy co-founder recently released a video in which he affirmed that Bitcoin is the best asset to invest in. He claimed that BTC has become a haven to protect against the risks associated with physical capital. Bitcoin is a decentralized digital payment system and currency. It was created by a person or group, going by the username Satoshi Nakamoto, who posted a white paper on a discussion board. Bitcoin operates without a financial system or government authorities, and doesn't require the involvement of financial institutions. It can be used as an alternative to fiat currencies or as an investment bought through crypto exchanges. It utilizes peer-to-peer transfers on a digital network that records and secures all transactions. This network uses a blockchain, an open-source program that chains transaction histories to prevent manipulation. Bitcoin makes money for investors through appreciation, the increase of an asset's market value. There's a lot going on behind the scenes in the Bitcoin network, so here's a detailed primer designed to help you further your understanding of this digital phenomenon. Key takeaways. A blockchain is a secured distributed ledger, a database disseminated between multiple users who can make changes. Mining is the process of validating transactions, which requires miners, who are rewarded in Bitcoin. You access your Bitcoin using a wallet and private keys. Bitcoin users pay transaction fees in Bitcoin to miners for processing the transactions. Bitcoin's weaknesses are in key storage methods and user interfaces. Its blockchain has reportedly never been compromised. The Bitcoin blockchain is a database of transactions secured by encryption and validated by peers. Here's how it works. The blockchain is not stored in one place. It is distributed and stored across multiple computers and systems within the network. These systems are called nodes. Every node has a copy of the blockchain, and every copy is updated whenever there is a validated change to the blockchain. The blockchain consists of files called blocks, which store data regarding transactions, previous blocks, addresses, and the code that executes the transactions and runs the blockchain. So, to understand the blockchain, it's important first to understand blocks. When a block on the blockchain is opened, the blockchain creates the block hash, a 256-bit number that encodes the following information. Asterisk the current software version, the Bitcoin client version. Asterisk the previous block's hash, the hash of the block before the current one. Asterisk the Coinbase transaction, the first transaction in the block, where the Bitcoin reward for opening the block was issued. Asterisk the block height number, how far away numerically the block is from the first block. Asterisk Merkle root, a 256-bit number that stores information regarding the transactions in the block. Asterisk timestamp, the time and date the block was opened. Asterisk the target in bits, the network target. Asterisk the nonce, a 32-bit number that is added to the block hash. Queued transactions are entered into the block is closed, and the blockchain creates the hash. Each block contains information from the previous blocks, so the blockchain cannot be altered because each block is chained to the one before. Blocks are validated and proposed by a process called mining. Mining is the process of validating transactions and creating a new block on the blockchain. Mining is conducted by software applications that run on computers or machines designed specifically for mining called application-specific integrated circuits. The hash is the focus of the mining programs and machines. A hash is the result of sending block data through a hashing algorithm, which outputs a fixed-length sequence of numbers and letters no matter the size of the data sent through it. These hashes are in hexadecimal format, which means they can be converted to a numerical value. The programs repeatedly generate hashes to try and create a number equal to or less than the numerical value of the network target, adjusting a variable called the nonce with each guess. The nonce begins at a value of 1 and is increased by a value of 1 every time a guess is made. The number of hashes a miner can produce per second is its hash rate. Mining programs across the network generate these hashes, competing to see which one will solve the hash first. The one that does receives the Bitcoin reward, a new block is created, and the process repeats for the next group of transactions. Bitcoin's mining difficulty adjustments will require a longer or shorter string of zeros, depending on the number of miners on the network. The difficulty is adjusted every 2016 blocks to hit a rate of about 1 new block every 10 minutes. The difficulty, or the average number of tries per second to solve the cryptographic puzzle, has been increasing since Bitcoin was introduced, reaching tens of trillions of average attempts to solve the hash. Mining is intensive, requiring expensive equipment and a lot of electricity to power it all. There's no telling what nonce will work, so the goal is to plow through them as quickly as possible with as many machines working on the hash as possible to get the reward. This is why mining farms and mining pools were created.